Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Google Pixel 4 with a broken charging port and possibly a broken battery. So David is here with us. Let's go do this. So first off, we're going to remove the back cover on this Google Pixel 4. It has been opened before. We can see that there's some gaps on the side, so it's going to be less effort for David to remove. And you can also, the adhesives are just like the liquid glue that we put as aftermarket adhesive. Gonna spray on some liquid to agitate the adhesive, and then it's off. Then we're going to remove this connector from the back cover to the main board. There's two screws that holds the latch. Remove the metal latch and remove the connector. Just lift it up. There you go. Put that to the side. Now we can access the battery. We have this plate right here. It protects the connectors for the battery and the charging port. We're going to remove them. Lift up the cover. Remove the battery connector. And then remove the stock battery. So this is going to be a tricky one. It's got adhesives underneath it. And we don't want to damage this battery. We might want to reuse this later on. And of course, a little liquid to agitate the adhesive. Not too much as to drown the electronics. Battery is very, very tightly adhered to the chassis. And there's some strips of adhesive still clinging onto it. And we can just force it out once it's pretty much a few inches away from the battery. We have this double-sided tape. Can resist heat. This is what we use to cover parts in our electronics projects. And then we install a new battery. Let's see if it works. And it does. So another problem with this smartphone is it's not really that reliable in charging. So that could be a problem even if you have a good battery. If your charging port is damaged, it's gonna be slow, intermittent, or not charging at all. This one seems to be charging, but we can't be sure if it's charging at a decent speed or if it's just really slow. So that's just not good at all if it's still slow compared to what the stock is performing at. I'm gonna shut it down. We have a replacement charging port, board, and cables that we can test here. Good thing about it is that the connector is also exposed, so we can just lift it up, move that to the side, and test our replacement charging port, board, and cable. So the good thing about David is he's got a lot of inventory for known parts. So with Google Pixel and Samsung and of course iPhones, he has some parts lying around. Sometimes you can just source it pretty quickly. So if you have problems and you need this type of troubleshooting wherein you need another part to check if your replacement part is defective, then you can visit David here or your local repair service technician, and maybe they have multiple parts that they can compare with. Just like this one, we have also the battery. Another battery that we can test. It's working. Let's see if it's charging. It does. So different percentage this time because the connected battery is the one that you can see down on the device. We're gonna remove this for now. Another troubleshooting technique, we're gonna get another one. It's a charging port replacement module or assembly. It has a cable, the connector, and the port. This all in single unit. So we got two parts here, the replacement charging port and the replacement battery. Let's see if it works. So after a few tries with different combinations of battery and charging port modules, we have managed to make it work. Because there are some issues with this Google Pixel 4 that we can't identify as of now, but it's still working. So we're gonna remove them all. Remove the battery that we installed a while ago, and then install the battery and the charging port that is working. Right here, it's now charging to 11. We're gonna test it for a while, see if it increases at a decent speed, if it's fast charging or slow. Because Google Pixel 4 smartphones are capable of fast charging. So far it's 11. And a few minutes later, it's 13. So that's a decent speed. We can now close up the device and we're done. So this is a good indication that here in the shop, you can have a lot of perks. So if you're doing this on your own, you can have problems with the spare part that you ordered online. And that's not good because you might think that the whole device is broken, wherein you might just have a broken replacement part that you can just easily replace. So the client will be happy with this one. So thanks for joining, guys. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or violent reactions or any other comments. Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till next time. Cheers!
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks. This and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious.